is you good? Because I wanted to know. Okay, I went out of town, right, to see this group, Radiance, okay? This is Tyrone Tiggs, okay, from the group Radiance. They were having a reunion show. Okay, so I'm like, smile, Tyrone, look. So I kissed him. See, he was smiling. Okay, great. All right, so thank you so very much for inviting us. Okay, so we drive 7 hours away from here, right, for this thing. Great, awesome show, amazing. If I had some draws, I would have thrown them on the stage. Tyrone, you were great. Okay, moving on. All right, so I'm in a hotel, right? So I'm watching, you know, we got cable because I don't have cable. The shows I watch them off of the Hulu on my computer, right? Okay, so my favorite show come on, right? My favorite show right now is Wilfred, right? Well, you need to be 21 and you need to be 31 to watch this show. This show is off the chain. It is crazy. It's about this dog who only talks to this one guy who is depressed, and he gets him into more trouble, but it makes his life more exciting. And that's basically all I can say, because the situations they get in, I can't even say. So anywho, so I love this show, right? It is sick, twisted, demented, hilarious, genius, funny, and shocking. I'm telling you, it's all those things, right? We're on the road. We're leaving from the hotel. We left the event, leaving the hotel. We're in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing around, just grass, nothing. So I'm like, okay, I'm hungry, right? So we finally see this one little, it's not even a town. It's just like this one little stop. They had a Subway, Denny's, Quiznos, and a gas station, and Starbucks. So I was like, let's go to Subway, because you know I like to eat the peanut butter cookies, right? You know what I'm saying, the peanut butter cookies. And SK was like, no, I want to go to Quiznos. So I'm like, whatever, whatever. So we go to Quiznos in the middle of nowhere, okay? This is outside of Fairfield, California. Like, where is this place? It's in between, before you get to Bakersfield. It is in the middle, nothing. There's cows, there's nothing around, right? So I'm telling SK, you need to watch the show Wilfred, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm eating my little salad. He eating his sandwich. And in comes the guy who is, no joke, the lead of the show Wilfred, Elijah Woods. I'm like, so I'm eating, I go, now it's a small place. It's only like 6 tables in there. I was like, you're not going to believe this. He's like, what? I'm like, Elijah Woods is in here. You know, he's from my show Wilfred. And we were just talking. I talk about the show all the time, right? He's like, no. And he looks, he's like, no, that's not. Like, that is Elijah Woods. So I'm freaking out, right? I'm totally freaking out right now, because what does this mean? You know, like, what is the odds? You know, like, is there a message I'm supposed to receive, you know? So I'm like totally freaking, like, I'm freaking out. I'm like, so I'm like, oh, now I gotta go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, right? I go to the bathroom, okay, and there's no, like, you pull out the thing, the sit, there's none of those things, and I didn't have time, because I was, like, so excited to, like, get the toilet tissue and line the toilet. So I got the paper towels, right? They had these brown paper towels, you know, so I'm ripping, and then I cover all of the seat, and I go to the bathroom, like, oh, yeah, okay. So then I put my feet, you know, to push the paper into the toilet. Right, and a flush, and it doesn't flush. It won't go down. I keep flushing and flushing. I'm like, this is what happens every time I use a public bathroom. Something always happens. And so I'm starting to freak out, because I'm like, Elijah Woods is cotton picking outside, and he's probably going, wow, she's in there stinking out the bathroom because she's been in there such a long time. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, what if he has to go to the bathroom? Elijah Woods has to go to the bathroom, and I'm in here blowing it up, and I'm not really blowing it up. I'm just trying to stuff the paper down there. And what if he came in and he's like, well, why did this girl stuff all this paper in there? He had to know it was me, because it was just his table and my table, and I was the only one who went to the bathroom, right? And so I'm in there freaking out. I'm like, he's gonna think that I did a whole bunch of Hershey squirts in here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how much time have I been in here yelling at myself, you know? So I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So I just want to show you, like, I took a picture, like, I'm totally freaking out. I just want, Elijah, if you see this, I just want you to know that that was paper. There's paper in there, you know. I'm freaking out, and there's paper, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, like, I'm totally, like, blowing this like I had this audition or something, like I could, so I'm like, and then I'm like, I know, I'll just act like I'm sick. That's the reason why I was in the bathroom so long, okay? No one's gonna get mad at somebody who's sick. So I was like, okay, I got it all planned that, you know, this is gonna be an Oscar award winning performance. Like, oh my, you know, okay, so then they'll know why I was in the bathroom. And then I was like, well, what if they don't care that I was in the bathroom? What if they didn't even notice at all? And I come out acting all sick and everything, and then it's gonna be weird then. And then I still don't know how much time. I don't know if I've been in the bathroom for 2 minutes talking to myself or 30 minutes talking to myself. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then, what if he had to go to the bathroom? He's just standing outside of the door, and then I walk out and he opens the door. He only sees brown. He only sees like the brown in the bathroom, and he's like, you know what, that big fat nasty stank black girl, you know, just left a dump in there. And then I was like, oh my gosh, you know, Elijah, oh, so I'm freaking out. And then I go, you know what if he is judging me about the time that I'm in the bathroom? And like, who does he think he is just because he's done movies, you know, like he's like Lord of the Flies or whatever he did, you know? And like, why he judging me like he don't go to the bathroom? You don't take him, go to the bathroom, Elijah. So then I'm getting upset with him, right? Because why he judging me on the time that I'm in the bathroom? You know what I'm saying? Like, get the pressure off me. Who am I? You know, I'm just on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I'm like, GloZell, you are insane right now. You are insane right now. So I said, get it together. So I'm in there, get it together, get it together. Okay, I'm yelling at myself like, get it together. Oh my God, oh my God. Okay, so I finally leave the bathroom, right? And I had to leave the paper there, like I couldn't flush it, whatever. And I was like, before I walked out, I'm like, what if he's gone? Like, what if Elijah would have been gone? You know, and I was in there all the time, and I didn't even get a chance to see him or whatever again. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have totally ruined my life. So anyway, when I walk out of the bathroom, SK is looking at me like, you know, I know you've been in there freaking out and you gonna say something stupid. You about to do something stupid. I'm like, I'm not about to do anything stupid. So I just have to take a picture with him because what are the odds? We were in Podunk. Do you understand? Like nothing around us except for this one little stop. And I'm talking about the show and the dude walks in. You know what I'm saying? The dude walks in. And then SK is like, oh, okay, I see that is him. He's from Lord of the Rings. And I was like, oh, Lord of the Rings. I didn't watch that show. Because let me tell you, if you know me, you know that I don't watch that scary stuff. I don't watch that. If there's a little white boy in a cape, I don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they're going to turn invisible and they're going to be fighting some monsters or something. And I don't do that scary stuff. I don't get that stuff all up in my spur, okay? All right? So anyway, I watch Wilfred. I walk over to the table. And I'm like, I told myself I'm just going to ask for a picture. But somehow I was like, oh my gosh, I really love Wilfred. I watch every episode and I watch everything that they watch. And I'm like, are the writers like, do they smoke pot or something? Because I can't believe that the ideas that come out of their mind. And you see his eyes, he's got the biggest, bluest eyes, and they just got bigger and bigger. And I find myself going like, oh my gosh, GloZell, I'm yelling at myself in my head like, shut up, just get the picture and walk out, shut up. And I'm talking. I'm like, I don't even know who writes this stuff. And the guy at the table was like, you know, Elijah's like, he writes it. I'm like, oh my gosh. And in my head, I'm like, you should ask for a picture with the writer, but I already freaked out. And what if they go to the bathroom, you know? So I'm just like, and I'm running, I'm talking this fast, and I see SK's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't even know what I was doing. I was freaking out because I love the show Wilfred. Do you understand? You don't understand. So he was there, and then finally he's like, what's your name? And I'm like, what's my name? What's my name? I couldn't remember. I was like, GloZell. Okay, and of course GloZell sounds like a name I just made up because I couldn't even remember what my name was, and I'm still freaking out that he thinks I took a dump in the bathroom, right? Which I did not. Okay, so I finally just got a picture with him, and he was the nicest guy in the world. So thank you. It was really nice meeting you at Quiznos. Thank you, Elijah. You're the best. I'm sorry that I freaked out, and I love you. Over and out. Yay. Oh.